Hi guys, I'm Jack from Jack's Joy. Today I'm going to be telling you how to run a sub 5 minute 1500 meters. Now, running a sub 5 minute 1500 meters is quite hard. In this video I'll be telling you how. So to start off with, we'll talk about pacing. Now pacing is extremely important when you're trying to run sub 5 minutes. You don't want to go out too fast, you don't want to go out too slow. So basically, I would recommend running maybe 55 seconds, really between 55 and 1 minute for the first 300 meters. Now for me, 1 minute is a bit slow. I try and do around 53 to 55 seconds for my first 300. That lets me have enough energy for the last laps. So yeah, I'd recommend the second lap, which is the first 400 meters. You probably want to run around 1 minute and 20 seconds. That will take you to 2 minutes and 15. If you can't do 1 minute and 20, just try and do maybe 1:23 to 1:25 for the second lap. If you run a 55, like first 300 meters, that will allow you, say, 4 seconds to get a sub 5. So yeah, that will take you to 2 minutes and 15. If you run another 1 minute and 20, that will take you to 3 minutes and 35. This is a good time to finish your third lap in. That means you have enough time to do a fairly chilled last lap. If you then run another 1 minute 20, or if you say run a 1 minute 25, you still do 5 minutes or sub 5. Or even if you do, let's say, a 1:15, that will make you really far ahead of sub 5 goal. So yeah, I recommend running, say, 3 laps at 1:20 pace, all for the 400 meters, and then the first lap should be around 55 seconds. So yeah, that's what I'd recommend for pacing. I reckon you don't need to eat much, like an energy bar or something, before you do this. It can be helpful if you do, but really don't eat it like too quickly before. Don't eat it like 5 minutes before. It's really, really bad. I recommend half an hour to 45 minutes before. So yeah, that's really all I can think about with like fueling your body. Oh yeah, have water, not immediately before. Give some time before eating and drinking anything. So yeah, I would say for training. Now, you might think, oh, it's 1500 meters, you don't really need to do much training. But you do. Training for a sub 5 1500 meters, you'll probably want to have your main focus on maybe running 2Ks and stuff. So try and work out your speed on 2K. I do a video on how to run a sub 8 minute 2 kilometer. Please check that out after this one. So yeah, I would recommend doing maybe 2K training and even 5K training at one time. You probably want to be doing like 15K a week. For me, 1500 isn't such a major event as the 5000 and stuff, because I only really do it a couple times a month in competitions. So yeah, I'd say training, you probably want to go 15 to 20K if you're aiming for the sub 5. It's quite a hard goal to reach. So yeah, you don't have to do a ton of training. It's not like a 5000 meter or anything like that. I'd say another thing is warm-ups. Warm-ups are very, very important. This morning, actually, I ran a 4:54 1500. I tripped over, which wasn't very good. I grazed my knee a bit, but apart from that, it was really good. I still came second place. It was competition. So yeah, I was quite happy with that. So I'd recommend for warm-ups, you probably want to do some stretches. I wouldn't recommend doing any fast jogging before you run it. I reckon maybe some like walking, but doing high knees and stuff. Stretches, like stretch your arms, because I find that my shoulders get really achy. Stretch your back, because sometimes your back can get painful. Just do lots of warm-ups and stuff. Just do, say, 5 to 10 minutes of warm-ups. Always be there around 10 to 15 minutes before your race starts, because I've seen other people in my race be disqualified because they're just, the race starts and they say, oh, can I do it? And it's like, obviously not. So yeah, try and be there early. You might not be doing a 1500 in a race, and you might just be timing yourself and trying to get a PB. Now, the thing is, if you're doing that, a lot of nerves and stuff is gone. So yeah, you probably actually might run maybe a bit faster actually, because before you run a 1500 really in a competition, your legs feel like jelly. So yeah, I'd recommend really, if you're really nervous before a race, just think about like finishing. That's what I think about when I'm really tired running a race. I think about finishing. So yeah, that's how to run a sub 5 minute 1500 meters. I really hope you found this video helpful. See you next time. Oh yeah, click one of the videos here if you liked this one. Bye.